Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Reine Des Fleurs. Good to be back again, finally on this route. Orpheus' route, that is. And I can't remember exactly where we left off because it's been a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in and it will refresh my memory as we go. So you can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Hopefully I'll remember the voices okay. Okay, please take care, Louis. We all look into the water mirror soon after arriving at the Crystal Palace. Pavone's drought is apparent, given the wilted peony, but it is much worse than we thought. Oh, that's right. Leon's sick and he's being stubborn about it, right? However, what surprised us most is how the dianthus appeared in the water mirror. How bright it is. As expected, it may have something to do with Orpheus, who is also this egg of God. It may. Anyway, it is clear that Leon will be in great danger if we don't hold the ceremony as soon as possible. It would be a lie to say that I am not hesitant to hold the ceremony. The goddess may take over my conscience, and there's no guarantee that I can come back again. But I have no time to be afraid now. Gislon, I'm sorry to bother you, but could you please bring Leon here? Even if he resists, convince him that it's an order from me. Certainly. He gives a short nod and leaves. Orpheus, please go to Hubert's mansion and call Louis here. First, could you spare a moment? What is it? Can I check the water mirror again if possible? Now, I may be able to grab something out of it. What do you mean, grab something out of it? For Leon, and for the power, I really want a clue. The power of a god, but that is... Please, Violet, I want to help you. Okay. But if I notice something going wrong, I'll stop right away. Are you okay with that? Yes, thank you for allowing me. Orpheus smiles a little, but soon his expression becomes serious, and he looks into the water mirror. First of all, can you tell me what you usually do? Yes, but it's the same thing you usually do at the ceremonies. Dip your hand into the water, then focus on the state of grace filling it. I see. Okay. Let me just try it then. Nothing is happening. Why? Orpheus, just calm down. Do you feel any power? I usually feel tingling at the tips of my fingers. I don't feel anything. I just feel ordinary water. I do feel something when I do the ceremony as a knight.
You are very funny, having your head swell just because you're told that you're an egg of God.
Hubert. Hubert stands at the entrance, sneering at us. And for some reason, Louis and Oronami are beside him. Louis, Oronami, what is going on?
When I told the Prime Minister we were most likely having another ceremony, he said that he would love to be here with us.
So what? People in hell want water. Why'd you bring him?
I was aware of the danger, but decided to allow it under strict supervision.
You don't look like you're supervising him well. Why is he in handcuffs or something?
He is the Prime Minister, even though he's screwed. He may be useful in the case of an emergency.
But...
I'm sorry for making the decision on my own, but it's good to use whatever comes in handy. Oronami?
Got it. You may close your eyes if it's too unpleasant for you, Princess. When I look at Hubert, who Oronami has at gunpoint, my eyes meet his. Ugh. I haven't looked at his face this closely since his betrayal. I can't just look away from his eyes, even if I wanted to.
Hello, Princess. I finally seem to have your attention. I'm glad to see you're doing fine. Although it is hard to decide whether I should be happy or sad meeting you again.
I'm glad to see that you are fine as well. I replied to him with all my strength to keep my voice from trembling. I almost looked down, hearing his little laugh that makes it sound like he already knows everything. A shadow suddenly blocks my sight. When I look up, there's Orpheus standing as if to protect me.
Are you standing there as a knight or a god?
I'm myself.
Then, what was the farce I just saw? Don't tell me that you were trying to lead the ceremony. The word of the goddess is nothing but truth. You are certainly an egg of God. But right now, you are just an egg that hasn't even hatched. You ought to be careful. The power of a god is something you cannot easily handle. This is a warning, Orpheus.
I admit, I don't have any power right now, but in the future.
Pardon me?
I mean that I'm resolved to do anything to save her, no matter what it takes. You go, Orpheus. I heard your warning, but I don't accept it. She's the only one I'll accept orders from.
Impudent. You little braggart. You can't even compare to the goddess. Shut that big mouth of yours, it makes me sick.
Given everything you just said, who do you think you are, traitor?
You.
I flinch hearing their exchange. It's pretty normal for Hubert to use such cruel words, but I didn't expect them from Orpheus's mouth.
You two, that's enough. We don't have time to argue right now. Mr. Hubert, it's not like you to raise your voice like that. Please calm down. Huh. Orpheus, you too. Stop provoking his anger for no reason.
Behave, boys. Why is Louis the grown-up here? In the tense silence, we wait for Leon to arrive. After a while, I hear the sound of footsteps. Then, Ageha and Gislan bring in the exhausted-looking Leon. Leon.
There isn't any need for a ceremony. Please stop. Don't take any risk for me. I don't want that at all.
Leon, you're still saying such things. Ageha rolls her eyes, but Gislan's face distorts upon seeing Hubert.
Hey, what's he doing here?
Because somebody was foolish enough to bring him without tying him up first.
I decided to bring him here because of the current situation.
Listen, Leon, Pavone is facing a very severe drought right now. This is not just your problem. People in Pavone will die if we leave this matter.
I already know that, but if we do the ceremony now, you'll be...
I will not allow you to resist. This is an order from your reign, Leon. Just trust me.
Damn it. He seems to have given in. Then let us begin. Ageha, please help Uranami keep an eye on the Prime Minister.
Yes, of course. After seeing Ageha and Uranami stand by Hubert, I open my mouth. The grace will be transferred from Villay to Pavone. Orpheus, are you fine with that? I'm fine. Just focus on yourself. Don't let the goddess take you over. Yes. I approach the water mirror and try to keep my hands from trembling. Let us begin. I am myself. I will never let go of myself. Leon and Orpheus dip their hands into the water mirror. Then I dip mine in over theirs. Grace slowly starts to flow. The atmosphere is much more suffocating than usual, but I try to concentrate on my own consciousness. What? Huh? Orpheus. Orpheus, you look unusually calm. The person who supplies grace normally suffers pain, but Orpheus doesn't seem to be suffering, or rather, he stands calmly looking into the water mirror. and looking rather surprised at that.
He doesn't seem to hear my voice, just draws his hand from the water and says, "This is grace." Oh, I see. I get it after feeling it now. Orpheus's eyes look feverish. I sense something dangerous in them and try to tell him. Orpheus. A strange feeling suddenly erupts inside my body. This can't be. I lose my balance and my body leans.
And I don't know why, and we won't know why until the next episode. Unfortunately, it seems like the grace transfer went just fine. I mean, apparently Orpheus had plenty of grace to spare, but we'll see in the next episode. So I hope to see you there or in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.